In this video, we'll take a look at the Individuals dashboard and individual profiles within Liferay Analytics Cloud. The Individuals dashboard provides a broad range of analytics data about your visitors and how they interact with your site. To view the dashboard, we click Individuals in the People section of the menu. This opens the Overview tab of the Individuals dashboard. The Individuals dashboard contains the following panels: Current Totals, Enriched Profiles, Active Individuals, Interests, and Breakdown. The Current Totals panel presents the total number of individuals, both known and anonymous, that have been tracked by Analytics Cloud. An individual is considered known when an email address is matched with an anonymous individual. The panel also displays a percentage change in total numbers compared to the previous 30 days. For this site, you can see that most visitors are anonymous rather than known, and that there has been a slight increase in site traffic as opposed to the previous 30 days. The Enriched Profiles panel presents the total number of individuals that have been enriched within the last 30 days. An individual is considered enriched anytime an attribute is associated with that individual. For example, when you sync contact data from DXP, or if additional contact data is added, such as adding contact info from Salesforce or a CSV data source. As this site lacks these types of data sources, this panel is currently represented by a placeholder message about knowing your audience better. The Active Individuals panel presents information on both known and anonymous individuals who interacted with your site in the selected period. You can choose to visualize the data based on day, week, or month, and the data can be filtered for several ranges of time, including the last 24 hours, last 7 days, last 30 days, and last 90 days. We can also click More Preset Periods to see last 180 days and the last year, or click on a custom range to choose a custom time period. The Interest panel presents the top 5 most popular topics. These topics are derived from the title, description, and keyword tags of your page's HTML. In the case of this internal site for salespeople, the top interest topics are enablement and sales. To view a full list of interest topics, you can click View All Interests in the panel. Alternatively, you can also click the Interest tab at the top of the page. The Breakdown panel presents distribution information based on selected attributes of individuals. For this site, you can see we have breakdowns for both given name and email addresses. Now, up to 10 different attributes can be added to the panel. To add a new breakdown, click the plus sign at the top right of the panel. Use the drop-down menu to select an attribute, such as birth date, and give the breakdown a name. Alternatively, we can click the Distribution tab at the top of the page, and that will also give us our breakdown. The Known Individuals tab allows you to view the individual profiles of known visitors to your site, allowing you to learn who they are and their activities and interests to help you improve business with them. Individual profiles help your sales, customer service, and customer relations teams work personally with them and help you gain more context on what people do on your websites and their interests, so you can communicate with them intelligently according to their needs. Let's select a known individual so we can view their profile. Each profile has these tabs: Overview, Interests, Segments, and Details. The bar graph presents a summary of the individual's recent activities. We can change between daily, weekly, and monthly views. and click the time period selector to change the time range. We can use the search bar to filter events by key terms. For example, if I were to search for the page viewed event, the events represented would be restricted to only be when the individual viewed a page on the site. The activity stream presents past activities that are separated by sessions. Each session is indicated by a blue dot on the left of the timestamp. We can click on a session to see the session's details, such as the device and browser information. Each session lists out individual events that are tracked by Analytics Cloud, including both default events and custom events. We can click on any event to see the event's details, such as page title and URL. The Overview tab also gives you a glimpse of a person's profile data, topics of interest, and associated audience segments. Clicking the View All link for the details, interests, or segments summary opens its respective tab. We can click on the Details tab to explore an individual's details. The Details tab shows all of the person's attributes, the data sources they came from, and when they were last modified. The Interests tab displays the interests of the known individual. Depending on the web pages or assets a user interacts with, Analytics Cloud uses an advanced algorithm to find out what an individual's interests are with your brand. This helps you prepare for conversations with the individual or create campaigns based on the interests. The Segments tab lists all the segments the customer belongs to. We'll explore segments in more detail in a later video.